Hi, Mary Rose. Let me just preface this with one. Thank you for tuning in to my vlog for the basic videos or basic portfolio. And also, I am filming these last minute. However, I have participated and done all the challenges every week, but just have not gotten to the actual filming part. So here we are. Thank you for tuning in. So we're going to start with week 1, which was tradition. And I thought this was really fitting to start with because as a team we were all still very new, and though we thought we knew one another well from training and things, there was still a lot of kind of team unity that needed to be done. And so tradition was really smart to start with. And so we chose to go to Fuzzy's, or we chose to do a weekly or a monthly meal together. And it was interesting in that choosing of a tradition that even produced unity, which I wasn't expecting, but that ability to come to a team consensus really kind of got people on the same level and showed one another that we could agree on something and find a common ground and some compromise and of what we wanted to do. So when we went to Fuzzy's, part of my artifact is I just kind of took notes on some observations of what I noticed from that night, and so I'll send you a picture of it. But some things that I noticed were that just some similarities that with some people that I had, like Marie and I were in the same campus ministry freshman year that I didn't even know about, and that night was really cool at Fuzzy's because it was also Jose's birthday celebration, kind of, and so it was cool to go around in a circle and all say something about Jose, and it was especially really interesting to hear from returners and his friends more so, and to hear about what they had to say about him, and it got me really excited to get to know him more. And a really prominent thing that I remember that night that I wrote down was that people talked about how Jose is very good at making people feel noticed, and really hearing them in conversation and relating to them. And I hadn't really gotten to interact with him much, but over the past few months, that's just been made so incredibly clear that he's so good at that. And it's just cool to think that I wouldn't have really been looking for that and noticed that I learned that about him if it weren't for the tradition that we started of having monthly meals together. And then the second monthly meal was Kyle's planning at the dining hall. And it's just really interesting. This is another thing that I wrote down, was that putting plans together like really results in greater unity. And there's just something about food, of all like sitting down and like pausing to eat together, that really creates this bond. And so it's really cool to just see that work, no matter how much people complained about how far Fuzzy's was away. It really, I think, brought us together even in those just couple hours that we spent with one another. So I loved that we started with tradition, and I'm excited to hopefully have more meals together next semester.